Okay. Hi guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on I always try to say the day of the week and it doesn't even matter. I don't know what day it is today. But thank you for hopping on to listen about what we have going on here. I have a little slideshow thing for you. Let me pull this up. Okay. I'm kind of tech challenged right now. Okay, here we go. My name is Brittany, and I have been with Q for a little less than 4 months. Oh, well, you gotta stop that. Okay. A little less than 4 months now. And it has just been the biggest blessing of my life. To say that it's been life-changing, it's just like a complete understatement of the century. I, like most of you guys, I swore that I would never do network marketing. It just wasn't for me. It's not something that I saw myself doing. And I think a lot of people can agree that it's done wrong most of the time. It's done in a way that feels like salesy and scammy and just kind of icky. And so that's not me. And I just didn't want to be a part of something like that. So I just said, cool for y'all, but not for me. But when my youngest daughter was born, I have two daughters. The oldest is 7. Her name's Emmy. And my youngest daughter, her name's Luca. She's 4. She's a Christmas Eve baby. That's my husband, Nick. We've been married for 10 years. When Luca was born, I wasn't feeling good. I just kind of felt like crap. Just a lot of like things that I think we chalk up to normal mom life, but it wasn't. It just was like health issues. So my sister-in-law, she was like, hey, Britt, I have these products and they'll probably help you. Do you want to try them? And I'm like, heck yeah. I mean, why not? And she said the cheapest way to do it is to order wholesale. And I said, okay. So I signed up and that meant that I was joining a network marketing company. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this probably isn't even going to work. And I'm never going to tell anybody about this. They worked really well and they really helped me. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to put up a post. Maybe I can help somebody else that's feeling the same way that I'm feeling. And we'll go from there. That was just how I like justified it in my head. Maybe I'll help somebody else. So I put up that post and you guys, people cared about what I was talking about. They cared about what I was sharing. And that is the beauty of what network marketing is. We naturally tell people what we love and what we're using. So they cared and they bought it. I got that first paycheck and it was like a little over $600. And in that moment, that's when my belief in network marketing was born. That's when I realized that you can actually make money doing something like this. So from there, I decided to grow an intentional business. And I was really successful there. This was in a different company. I was a 6-figure earner for a period of time. And I got to go to Hawaii and I got the car and the shopping spree and all of that stuff. And it was great. It was great for a while. But the part that wasn't so great was when my team wasn't finding near the level of success that I was. And that felt really icky. It felt weird that they were working just as hard as I was, but they weren't seeing the kind of success or the paychecks that I was getting. And I started to feel like I was wasting their time. I would show up every day and I would encourage them and just say like, just keep going, you've got this. But at a certain point, I felt like maybe they're not going to get there. Maybe this isn't going to happen for them. And it's not that they were doing anything wrong. It's just that company was oversaturated. The comp plan was not as good as what. And I just had to pump the brakes. I couldn't, and it with a good conscience, just keep going. So I decided to pull back and just kind of say, well, that was a great season, but I think that's it for me. So while I was in that company, I had a friend, a little sideline friend. We just became friends in the company. We were the same level. And we were having the same frustrations. Our team wasn't winning with us. And when I decided to kind of pull back from the business, she decided like, no, I believe in this industry. I believe that there's no other way that I can stay home in my sweats with my kids and make a real income. So she decided to go find something else because she believed so heavily in this industry of network marketing. So she went on the hunt and she found Q Sciences. And when she found this company, it checked every single box that she was looking for, plus boxes that she didn't know she was looking for. It's ground floor. She said if she ever started over, it had to be ground floor. And if you guys know anything about companies, ground floor timing is everything. If somebody tells you that timing doesn't matter, I'm your friend and I'm going to tell you that they're lying to you, because timing is everything. It really, really is. So this company is ground floor timing. She saw the comp plan and it blew her mind, like it blew mine, and it will blow yours. The products, the trainings, the system, the leadership, everything about it just blew her away. And she was like, I have to do this. So she did. And I watched her come here and I thought she was a little bit crazy for moving to a different company, but I watched her, and you guys, I watched her for 18 months, 18 months. It's a really long time. My only regret is not starting sooner, but in those 18 months, I watched her have a lot of success, but I knew how awesome she was. So her success wasn't the really shocking thing to me. It was when I saw her team have mass success. That's what really got my attention, when I saw that she had already had 10 six-figure earners on her team. I was like, what in the world? So I was curious. I wanted to reach out to her for a really long time, but I was held back by a lot of things. I had a lot of fears. Like, what if my past success was a fluke? What if I couldn't do it again? What would people say? What would they think about me? All of the things. I felt too loyal to my last company to even ask her questions. I saw what was happening, but I just felt like I would be betraying them to even ask. Let me let you in on a little secret, you guys. It's a job. People change jobs all the time. So finally, in September, Francesca ranked up again. She promoted to a level here that we call Blue Diamond. And I did not know what Blue Diamond meant here, but it had the word diamond in it, which is a really big deal. And I kept reading and I saw that this meant that her new base pay, her new base guaranteed income per month was $90,000. $90,000 a month, not a year. Like, you guys, a month. Like, who makes that kind of money? And so when I saw that, that was it for me. That's when I said, okay, if you don't ask questions at this point, Brittany, you are just being ignorant, like straight ignorant. It's time. So I did. Like, you guys, I had a pep talk with myself, with a couple of friends, with my husband, and I messaged her the next day and I said, Fran, I'm not promising you anything, but I'm ready to talk and you need to tell me everything. So we got on a call, and y'all, I could not, people make fun of me because I say this all the time, but like, I literally could not unsee what I saw in this comp plan. I could not unhear the things that she was telling me. I was just mind blown. Like, I could not go on with my life acting like I didn't have this new information. And I know we're all busy. Timing for me was not ideal. I was literally in the middle of packing my house for a cross-country move. And if you've ever moved even in town, let alone across the country, you know, like, it's chaos. But I had watched for so long that my belief in what was going on here was so strong. I felt like every single day that I had been watching, I was missing the boat a little bit more every single day. So by the time I finally heard it all, I was like, that's it. I literally cannot wait one more day. I have to do this now. I sense the urgency. I know that we're ground floor, and I know we're not always going to be ground floor. So I decided just to hit the ground running, and I went for it. And by the end of my first few days, I was so excited about what I had to offer, you guys. I literally lost my voice. Like, it was gone. I was so raspy because I was talking to anybody who would listen to me. And I was just bold and confident. And I was just like, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to change the trajectory of my family's future. And by week 7 here, I became a 6-figure earner, which was just mind blowing. And then by week 12, I doubled that income, which was just insane. And y'all, yesterday, it says Ruby Ambassador on that little screen thing. And what that basically means is, from the last promotion, I doubled it again. So that is just a lot of money a month. And it is so life-changing. And you guys, I will never tell you, I am very open when it comes to talking about money. Sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time, talking about money makes people feel really uncomfortable. And I'm sorry if that's you, but it has to be talked about. Money is really important, and it's not everything, and it's not going to magically make all your problems go away. It's not going to, like magically change your life. But I'm going to tell you that if you aren't worried about money, if you don't have that like constant weight of finances on your shoulders, life is so much better. When you aren't fighting with your spouse about bills or where the money's going or whatever, you're going to find a lot less arguments in your marriage. I'm speaking from experience. When you aren't stressed about money, your kids are going to tell that mom and dad are a lot less stressed. When you don't have to tell your kids like, sorry, we can't go to the zoo because we're broke. Then when you don't have to worry about stuff like that, you guys, I mean, I have no shame. Like okay, let me show you a little story. My husband, he was a police officer and he was one of the really good ones and he was really good at his job. And I was so proud of him. It's such a noble job. Policing these days is really hard. He was one of the really good ones. And the night before Luca was born, my youngest daughter, he got in a fight with a bad guy. And the guy basically, not with a gun, but he blew out his knee. They were fighting and it totally blew out his kneecap. It was terrible. Luca was born like hours later. It was chaos. And so when that happened, he eventually got medically retired. He ended up getting surgery and it didn't fix it. And he just wasn't able to do the job anymore. So he got medically retired. And in that medical retirement, that means that we lost well beyond more than half of his income. It was gone. Plus all of our medical, our benefits, everything gone. Like our life was flipped upside down. And so we've been going backwards financially for a really long time. And he has been working from home doing web coding, which is awesome, but it's a startup. And I'm so supportive of that, but it wasn't making it. And so we have been living like on credit cards, not frivolously spending, but just trying to pay, like go through life. And we like ran out of credit cards. I don't think I've ever shared this much before, but whatever, y'all, my friends. So we like ran out of credit cards. I don't know if you guys have ever gone grocery shopping and you're literally tallying up like each item you put, your card's going to decline. And that is really embarrassing when that happens. These are all the things that like, I don't ever want to think about again. And praise Jesus, I don't have to anymore. My internet says it's unstable. Katie, am I good?
You were breaking up, but you're good now.
Okay, thanks. So anyways, all that money talk is to say that when you're not worried about money, you can dream bigger. Like we've never owned a home and I'm so excited about the thought of like getting to own like not just a home, but like a dream home. Like all these things that I'm going to be able to provide for my family now is just so exciting. Plus, when you have like an abundance of money, you're able to give more and help more. And it's crazy to me how quickly this business and this opportunity has truly changed my life. And I had said that in my last company, it was really hard because my team wasn't winning with me. I hated that. And here, you guys, they are winning so big. I can't even it blows my mind. I cannot keep up with the promotions happening. And it is my favorite problem that I have. I already have 2 6-figure earners. One's making they're making between $8,000 and $15,000 a month. I am soon to have many more. And it's just amazing. So this is why I am so passionate about sharing this business with literally anybody and everybody who will listen to me. I am very confident in what we have because I know how different it is. So I'm going to touch a little bit, not a ton, about like the company and the products. And then I want to dive a little bit more into the opportunity because that's what I'm the most passionate about. So let's see if I can get this to work. Okay. So the company is called Q Sciences. It's based out of Utah. It was founded in 2012, which I know doesn't sound ground floor, but in 2012, it got started by a man named Mark Wilson. I'll talk to you a little bit about him. He is amazing. And he started this in 2012 because he really wanted to make an impact on people's health and their finances. Honestly, I feel like a lot of times when I do calls, I can tell you a lot of really impressive facts about these guys. Like the fact that Mark is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He is amazing. Dr. Stephen Kimberly, he was the editor-in-chief of WebMD for 15 years. And Jake Spencer, he's a professional network marketer. He literally made $300,000 a month for 9 years straight. Like he is a legend. But like I said, that's impressive. But the things that I really want you to know about these guys is who they are as people. I got to go to Utah this weekend and spend time with both Mark and Jake in this like big mansion cabin lodge. It's stunning, like the prettiest place I've ever seen. And they took time out of their lives away from their families to come pour into us and train us and just play games with us. Mark Wilson, he's the CEO and founder. Again, he's a 2-time Super Bowl champ. He is very successful businessman. One thing, like I think one of the most impressive things that I have seen about him firsthand is yesterday we were getting ready to leave the lodge and head back down the mountain. It was so early. It was like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, where Mark could have easily asked his lowest level employee to get his butt out of bed to drive us down the mountain and load our luggage. But no, guess who did it? Mark Wilson. He got up, he met us in the kitchen at like 6 a.m., grabbed our bags. It was freezing outside, loaded our bags himself, and drove us down the mountain. And I'm like, that is servant leadership. And that is a company that I am proud to be a part of. It was mind blowing. Like any CEO would have asked the lowest level employee to do that grunt work, but he did it himself. And that spoke volumes to me. Jake Spencer, he's the kind of guy where I was at corporate the other day and I just literally walked in his office and plopped in his chair and had a chat. And he is just as real as they come. No other president have I ever seen in any company will pour into their people like he does. The nitty gritty training, the straight shoot, like he is such a straight shooter. He will not sugarcoat anything in the best way because he wants us to be the best we can be. He is a dad. He's married to this beautiful wife. She's the head of our financial freedom movement that I'll talk about. He has 4 kids and they took time out of their lives to come be with us. And those are the real facts and truths that I want you to know about them. I have not had the privilege to meet Dr. Stephen Kimberly yet, but he is our chief science officer and he is behind every single one of our products. And the coolest thing about our products is that we own 99% of them and not many companies can say that they do. So everything we do has to get his seal of approval, which is very impressive. So those are the men behind this company. This is the leadership. And this is why I'm so proud to be a part of this company. So when we relaunched in 2018, okay, a little bit of story. I'll share a little bit of this story. So Mark Wilson that you saw, he started this company in 2012. It was incredible. The sales were amazing, but people were not joining. Okay. So that's when they brought in Jake Spencer as a consultant because he was really successful in the field. And Jake came in and said, hey, you need to change these things. You need more products. You need new branding. You need systems and training in place. And you need a new comp plan. Your comp plan sucks, Mark. And so Mark listened to him, took all of those things, and we relaunched. And we basically relaunched as a brand new company, which is why we can say we're ground floor. And then now, as this says, since the relaunch in 2018, we have had well over 700% growth, which is just mind blowing. We are in 18 countries. We have launched in Mexico now. So I think it's 19. And we are pre-launching in Malaysia, heading over into some Asian countries and then some Latin American countries. And it's just going like straight global. And this ground floor timing is just insane. In 2021, we are set to quadruple, which is wild. We haven't even honestly, like it feels like we're in such momentum, but they'll say we haven't even hit true company momentum yet, which just, I can't even wrap my head around what that will actually look like. So I'm not going to go into detail about the products. Like I said, you guys, I came here for this business opportunity because I caught the vision of what's possible. We just happen to also have really cool products. So we have a full hemp line. Our hemp is the best technology and it's getting better. Next month, we have our convention coming up and it's going to change the game. I can't say much more than that, but it's going to blow your mind. Like it's insane. The technology that's coming out is insane. So we have our full hemp line. We have non-hemp nutraceuticals. We have products that help with hormones and immunity and weight loss and energy and feelings of stress and overwhelm. And I can't say the names because the FTC will come after us, but we have literally something for everyone. We have hemp for pets. We have all of these things on here. Again, I'm not going to go into detail. If you want to know a ton more about the products, ask the person who invited you. We have tons of information about them. We have a catalog that has everything you need in it. The main ones that I do want to talk to you about is this. This is my favorite combination. It's what I suggest that everybody starts on because it's total head to toe wellness. So This is called a Q Core, and it comes with these 3 products, but it doesn't come in bottles like this. I'm going to show you. It comes in these individual packets. This is the AM morning packet. This is the PM packet. And in these packets have all 3 of these products already pre-dosaged out for you. So in the morning, you open this, at night, you open this, and that's all you need. So the Q Max is an incredible micronutrient supplement. It breaks through the brain wall barrier, fills in all the gaps of your diet. It has been clinically proven to help with so many things. And when you take this, you will immediately feel a difference. I thought it was kind of like cool at first when someone said this, and then like 10 other people said it. The main thing that people are feeling right away is like they can think clearly and their brain fog is gone, and they just like feel like their brain is clear. It's so good for brain and mental health while also filling in all the gaps of your diet. Align is for inflammation. So inflammation is like aches and pains and joint pain and headaches. And it's really good for autoimmune diseases. And it's also really good for cellular inflammation. You guys, your cells can be inflamed. So before I was on a natural anti-inflammatory, my face made me look like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 pounds heavier than I was because my cells were inflamed. When you take this, like your clothes will probably even fit better because you'll be less puffy. I love Align. It's like deep puff in a bottle. And then our probiotic is amazing. It's a one-stop shop for gut health. It has prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, and a gentle cleanse. So this Q Core is just everything that you need in your body. Like everyone should start with this. Okay. And then we also have something similar for kids in a powder form that fills in all the gaps of their diet. It has elderberry for immune support. It's so good for kiddos. We have a very small weight loss line, meal replacement shakes, muscle recovery creams, a boost spray for blood sugar and metabolism. Trim is for weight loss. Sport is an energy drink, just really, really good stuff. But this is a really cool product. We have vitamin sprays. So the fastest way to get a vitamin or a nutrient or anything into your system is through an IV. The second fastest way is called sublingual delivery. So when you take these sprays and you spray them under your tongue, it is the second fastest way for your body to get what it needs. So we have 6 different sprays. They are incredible. We have a vitamin C that also has zinc in it, a methylated B12, which I love. If you guys ever get like the shots in your butt, it's kind of like that, but like way better and no shot. A vitamin D3, a boost spray, like I said, for metabolism and blood sugar, a relief spray for pain and inflammation, and then our number 1 best-selling product company-wide is our sleep spray. So if you or your kids, anybody has any trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, anything sleep-related, you need the sleep spray. We have like 3 sleep sprays in my house because we could not run out of the sleep spray. It is honestly magic. Okay, let's see what else is next. Okay, this is our full spectrum hemp line. I don't know if you guys know much about hemp. You can honestly just Google search hemp and it will tell you that it's basically magic in a bottle.
Fair enough.
For me, I have struggled with anxiety for most of my life, and I've been on medication in the past and it has helped me a ton. But if you've ever been on an anti-anxiety medication, you know that it also can make you feel like a zombie. And like I said, I have 2 kids and I want to be a present mom. I don't want to be numb. So that wasn't an option for me to continue. So I have found for me that the 2 ways I have been able to get my anxiety under control naturally is hemp and working out. And those 2 things have been a total game changer for me. So our hemp is the best. There are so many different hemps out there. We have full spectrum hemp. We use the whole plant. We have a patented technology that makes it water soluble, which means that we are able to absorb so much of it and you feel it really fast. The hemp that I was using before took like 90 minutes to feel it. And this is really impressive because you feel it within the first 15 minutes. You get like all of your money's worth. The other stuff, I'm pretty sure I was wasting my money. Okay. So the hemp industry alone, you guys, is set to be a multi-billion-dollar industry in the next like 5 years. So when you join here, you are like getting your foot in the door, not only in a company in ground floor timing, but also you're getting your own hemp store basically. And we have non-hemp as well. But like I said, the hemp industry alone is going to be insane. Okay, before I go any further, Cam, are you on here? I want my friend Cam to kind of share a little bit with you guys about a little bit of her journey here. She just joined me less than a month ago, and I just want her to talk about like her favorite products and just her experience with the business so far.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey guys, my name is Cam, and just like Britt said, I jumped in like 3 weeks ago, it's been one heck of a whirlwind, but I mean, in the best way possible. I came from my previous company. I was there for 3.5 years, and I was like rah from my last company, like eat, breathe, sleep. I loved my team. I loved everything that we had there, but very similar to Britt's story, I wasn't able to duplicate, or my team wasn't able to duplicate what I was doing. So that was very hard for me. Again, because I was working with all of my friends. I really wanted my friends and the people I was in business with to rise to the top with me, and it just wasn't happening. So I poured myself into my business more. I worked harder and spent more hours, and eventually, like, I really hit a wall and I burnt out. And at this point, Brittany had reached out to me to kind of share this opportunity with me, and I wasn't open to hearing about it. I was very loyal again to my other company. I was just like so determined to work harder and make this happen for me. So I said, no, I'm good. I'm super excited for your girlfriend. I'll be cheering you on. I'll see you at the top. Watched her for a few more weeks, and I couldn't, like, I was like watching like everything that was happening. I'm like, okay, something's happening here. This is incredible. Like, I was definitely curious. And then the night that she hit platinum, I saw it on her social media, and her family was there with her celebrating her success. And so I called her and I congratulated her, and I'm like, okay, spill the details, girlfriend. Like, what is this? I have to know. And
It's only his one.
and I just, like, my head was spinning. I was like, this is just incredible. Our comp plan is absolutely the best comp plan I've ever seen. And I just knew in my gut and my spirit, like, I had to do this. So I jumped in, and 3 weeks in, you guys, like, my team is probably 5 times the size of the team that I had with my previous company. And I'm still me. I'm still doing all of the exact same things that I have done over there, but it 100% comes down to the fact that it's ground floor timing. People are like coming out of the woodwork saying, hey girl, what's this ground floor thing? Like, I have to get involved. I see what you're doing, and I want to know. So it really just comes down to what a blessing this opportunity is. And like, you can't compete with ground floor, especially with our comp plan paired together. It's absolutely magic. So
Would you agree that the business is like why you came here, but you've also just been completely blown away with the products?
Yeah, actually 100%. I've never used CBD in the past. And so I was not familiar in the slightest. I 100% came here for the business, but ordered the products, and I am so pleasantly surprised. And I've totally fallen in love with actually everything that I've tried. The sleep spray is incredible. I'm a terrible sleeper. The first night I took it, I took half of the dosage because I was a little scared. I'm like, I don't want to sleep till noon tomorrow, so I'm just going to take half. And I did, and I literally slept all night, didn't toss and turn whatsoever, woke up in the exact same spot that I went to sleep in. So I'm a huge believer in the sleep spray. And then my personal favorite product, it's called Twist. You guys have to try this. It is incredible, and it tastes so yummy. It is essentially like they're little individual packets of CBD water, which is awesome. You actually get 50 milligrams of full spectrum hemp and 10 milligrams of our CBD, and they taste incredible. There's one for calm, so it kind of helps with everyday stressors. We have one for hydrating, and then we also have one that helps curb your appetite. So I love our products. I'm a huge hemp and CBD believer now.
Thanks, Cam. So Cam started, like she said, less than a month ago. She's promoted 4 times, and before the month is over, she will have promoted 5 times. Like,
so crazy.
Because people want what we have.
They do. And I was just going to say too, like, kind of like what you were saying, your testimony, like, it's not just me winning, you guys. Like, I have so many people on my team who've literally been here. I've had people who have triple ranked in a matter of 48 hours, 72 hours, and everyone is winning here, which I just love. This is my favorite part about this. So
mine
it's so
too. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite part too, because it's not just me. So I am very honest with people. Normally I have my chapstick right here. It's kind of become my thing now, but normally I have my chapstick sitting right here, and I will straight up tell you, I would be just as excited to share this business opportunity with you if I was selling you chapstick. Like this, talk about this water bottle. If I was selling you this water bottle, okay? But the fact that we do have like really amazing life-changing products just totally sweetens the deal. But that doesn't change the fact that I came here for the products. I came here for the business. That was a total whoops. Because this business it's working for people. It's different. When people ask me about this, the only way that I can describe it is this is different. Everything is different. The leadership, the culture, the systems, the training, the products, the comp plan, everything is different than anything you've ever known. This is so much more run like a business. Like we have such a more of a business mindset. It's just different. So a few ways that you guys can get involved. You can be, if you are more interested in just trying products, that's great. Our products are amazing. Our company is actually made up, like our sales are actually 70% from customers. We love our customers. So if you want to be a customer and just try products, you can be a preferred customer. It is $10 for a year. That's it. And you get the same wholesale pricing that we get as business owners. So it's the best deal and you don't have to have a business. Or you can just be retail, which means you don't have a business, but you're just paying full price. So if you're going to be a customer, I totally recommend being a preferred customer. It's definitely worth it. But if this has spoken to you in any way and you are looking for more income, becoming an ambassador and being a business owner in this company is what you want to do. I can't think of a better time than the start of a new year to start something new. And like I said, you're probably thinking like, I swore I would never do this or whatever. We all did. We did. But you know what? I saw this quote when I came here and it changed everything for me. And it said, normalize changing your opinion when presented with new information. And when I saw this and I came here, this was new information to me and I couldn't just go on like I didn't have it. And so if you swore you would never do it, that's okay. It's okay to change your mind because now you know how awesome this is. So if you, like I said, if you just want to be a customer, that's great. Get with the person who invited you, ask for the product catalog, and they can help you pick products. And if that's you, feel free to hop off now because I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into the business now and just kind of explain what that looks like and how you can make money here and how I'm making life-changing money here. So to be an ambassador, it's $39.95 for the year. It's the cheapest business you could ever get. I mean, if you were to start a hemp store, you would be investing, I don't even know how many, like hundreds of thousands of dollars for a brick and mortar. So this is e-commerce. It is a website. It's all done online. If you live in the state that I came from, your governor cannot shut you down. This is not going anywhere. This is pandemic proof business, which is amazing. Let's see what's next. Okay. So a few ways to earn money here. You can start your business and you can share products and you can get customers and you will earn a great customer commission. You can share this business opportunity with people and find business partners to do this with you. When you do that, you make money off of what your team, it's called a team. You can make money off of what your team does. When you promote in this company, you earn rank bonuses. Right now, this is really exciting. So while we were up at the cabin in Utah, our president, Jake Spencer, decided, because he loves to help us make money, that by what day was it? A couple days ago. What did he announce? Like Friday? From Friday to Friday, I think it was. So starting this last Friday until this coming Friday, if you guys decide to join and you promote to executive, which is the third rank, I'll explain what that means. By this coming Friday, you will earn $1,250 by next Friday, this coming Friday. That is amazing. That is one of the things I love about this comp plan is that we get cash into your hands so fast. So we have one-time rank bonuses and the first 3 ranks, you get those weekly. They pay out right away. And then we have a financial freedom movement. This is something that I love so much because again, just like I told you about the leadership of this company, the financial freedom movement really shows the heart of this company and how they really value helping us be debt-free. A lot of companies, like my last company, they're all about the car program and the flash. That gets people into debt and that allows people, like encourages people to live outside of their means. Here, that is not the case. Instead of a car program, they're like, no, We are going to help people live truly financially free. So you guys, when you sign up and you pay that $40 for your business, you now have access to free coaching. And I'm going to go as far as to say, the second you join us, I want you to email ffm@qsciences.com and set your first meeting. I had my first meeting a few weeks ago, and I'm going to be straight up with you. I was really nervous about it, honestly, because our finances were not great and I was embarrassed. And I was just like, I don't know what she's going to say. Is she going to judge me for all of this debt or whatever? And I left feeling so encouraged and empowered because she didn't make me feel any type of way about the debt. And she gave me a game plan. She told me what to save where, what to put aside for this, what credit cards to pay off first. And she made me see how we were going to be debt free so much faster than I ever thought we could. It was the best meeting ever. Anyways, that's the financial freedom movement. And then it gets even better. On top of that, when you hit the 4th rank, they begin to pay off your debt for you. If you're blessed not to have debt, you can put that payment towards your mortgage or your car payment or student loans or a 401k, a retirement fund, whatever you want it to be. It's just something that will help set you up for financial success in the future. And again, it just shows the heart of this company and the things that they truly value. And they really value helping people live financially free. So this is the comp plan. I'm going to kind of just go over this and explain to you how we earn money. So this top box in the top left is our customer commission. So this tells you the volume levels and the percentage of the percentage that you earn in customer commission. So it's pretty straightforward. This down here is how you promote. And this is where you're going to earn really big money. And this is where I personally am more focused on finding business partners to promote myself and to promote my team. Because if you see over here, this is a lot of money and this is monthly. Okay. So I'm going to break it down really quick. Let's just talk about the first rank. The first rank is builder. So this is what you have to do to hit builder. You have to have 100 PV yourself. So when you guys join, we don't have starter packs or welcome kits or stuff like that. You get to pick whatever products you want to start with. It just has to equal 100 PV because that's what gets you commission qualified. Then the next qualification is, it says PA. That is 2 personally enrolled ambassadors. So that is 2 business partners. So when you join, your first job is to find 2 people who want to do this business with you. And I'm going to go as far as to say, I don't want you to find just 2 people that are like, okay, maybe. No, this is a business mindset. I want you to find people who want to make money, find people who want a business. So you find those 2 people. Then when those 2 people sign up, they have to have 100 PV also. So that's 200 right there. I'll explain what that means. I'm not good at explaining this. I'm doing my best. Okay. So this qualified OV, your OV, I don't know if it's overall volume or organizational volume, but your OV is everything that happens in your organization. So the ambassadors that you sign up, the ambassadors that they sign up, the customers that any of them get, anyone that is placed in your organization, all of that counts for your overall volume. Every single order on every single level. Okay. That's mind blowing right there. The only things that don't count for your OV is your personal order, because that gets you qualified, and your personal customers' orders up here, because you make a separate commission on them. So they don't count towards your promotions. That just counts up here. You make a customer commission on them. So the 300 is the 300 is really simple to get, because when you already have your 2 ambassadors, that's 200 OV already. You just have to get to 300 in your builder. When you think about this, you guys, it's crazy. How most comp plans work is, if you're right here at the top, you make a certain amount on the people right under you, and then it gets less and less and less. And then it caps out and it cuts off, and it doesn't matter what happens under there. You're not going to see a penny of it. It just is gone. It doesn't matter. Here, you get paid, listen up, on every single order, on every single level, infinite levels deep. There is no cutoff. There is no cap. And I don't know if you've ever heard of that, because I've never heard of that. And that blows my mind. Like, think of what your business will look like in 6 months, a year, 2 years, when you're building infinite levels deep and you get the volume on all of it. Like, it's insane. So when you get 300 in volume under you, you are guaranteed a $50 paycheck. That is like your paycheck will not be a penny less than $50. Then you get a one-time bonus of $100, and that is paid out the following week after you hit it. Same thing with Pro. You need 600 total. That can come from your ambassadors, their customers, anything that happens under you. That's the 600. You're guaranteed a $100 paycheck. So these fast start bonuses are time sensitive. So whatever month you sign up in, you have the rest of that month and then the full next month. So if you guys decide, I'm going to do this now, you have until the end of February to hit those bonuses, which is a lot of time. And right now is really good timing because of the extra bonus that Jake announced the other day, where if you hit executive, so executive, let me explain how you get there. Executive is 1,500 in volume, which is basically 15 orders under you. 15. That's it. It could be more or it could be less because it's volume based. So if you have someone that places a 350 PV order, that gets you even closer to the 15. So 1,500 in volume, which is basically 15 orders, by Friday will earn you $1,250. So if anyone's up for the challenge, let's run and get it because I know that you can do it. So anyways, like I said, these fast start bonuses, these first 3 ranks are time sensitive. If you start today, you have until the end of February to get them. And then these boxes right here, these get kind of tricky. I don't want to confuse you, but basically this just means that you can't ride one person's success to the top. So I'm just going to explain it in the most simple terms that I can. So if you have your first 2 people, let's say you get your first 2 ambassadors, okay? You have 2 people right here and you get your third, or whatever, how it works. Out of the 300 that you need total, this is saying the max OV from each leg for builder is 180. So that means out of the 300, only 180 can come from one side. That means 120 has to come from the other side. You just have to keep your legs somewhat balanced. There is strategy. We will help you with all of it. Don't get overwhelmed. It's really simple, but that's what that means. Then as you get stay down here, all of these rank bonuses are pretty big. Just to put things in perspective, yesterday I hit the rank of Ruby. So what that means is we don't have averages. Okay. So in most companies, they will have an average income disclosure and you can look at a rank and it'll say what the average person at that rank made. And it could be more, it could be less. It's usually less. But here, you guys, we don't have averages. So if you look at Ruby, it tells you the minimum that my paycheck is going to be. It's a lot of money. And the bonus is even more. And when I say this is life-changing, I mean it. And I mean that anybody can do this. I started in October. So again, this is why I'm so passionate about this. And then again, okay, now if you look over at this box, the financial freedom movement, this tells you that at Elite, they start to pay down your debt and then the payment goes up. And what this means also is they sent me a form, I filled it out, and they are paying straight towards that debt. I told them what credit card I want them to pay off first, and they're doing it. It's so awesome. Okay, that is like the overview of the comp plan. I have a 9-minute video that I can send you that my friend Francesca breaks it down so much better than I just did. So ask the person who invited you for that video because it's going to be so helpful for you. Okay, what's next on this thing? Okay, I think that's it. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. That is just like a very brief overview of all of this. I hope that you now understand why I'm so excited and passionate about this business, about this opportunity. If you are feeling any type of way, any sort of nudge, I really want to encourage you to ask questions, to not ignore it, because I felt that nudge for a really long time and I ignored it for a really long time. And I'm so grateful that I'm here, but my only regret is not starting sooner. So this is real and this is really, really different than anything else out there. So thank you guys for spending some time with me, and I hope you all have a great night, and I hope to do this with you. Good night.